Welcome everyone, it's time for more Avowed. Last time we made it into Hightown, the sort of, I suppose, fancier part of Paradis, but not necessarily. It's a little bit fancier, but, you know, there might be a few slightly larger estates, for example, but other than that, it's a lot of dead people, it's a lot of broken down stuff, etc. But yeah, as you saw, government district usually is in the fancier part of town, yes. And we have explored a little bit here. Oh, bloody hell, map. We have explored a bit here, like all of the stuff down here, really. Was that the Adirian headquarters? It was a tiny little building there. But yes, we went to Sansa. That is like what took almost half the episode, was to literally just read stuff in here. Yep, that is what I did for a lot of it. But other than that, we have just located a bunch of stuff here and there. And now we are going to start this episode by going into Claviger Im's estate, because that is one of the things that we should be doing. And after that, we're going to go to the Temple of Ondra. And after that, we shall see. Because after that, I'm pretty much done. Like, aren't I completely done? I have the totem thing, I have the forge star stuff thing, but that's not anything I can do now. The forge star stuff takes me somewhere else. Solace Keep is the next step, and the totem, obviously, well, we seem to only be lacking one point of it, or one part. It's a bit, and yes, this part is the lighthouse. I'm pretty damn sure. The shining plaque draws sailors' eyes. Yes, that is very much that. So I think we need to go back there and just have a look, because I do believe we should be able to get in there. Right? We should be able to get in there. I shouldn't need any specific skills or anything, I think. So I think I do want to check that out. Right. That's basically it. Let's begin by talking to the butler who ran away. Can we talk to you?
Really? Looting the Claviger's house? And the Atirans do nothing to help.
I'm here! Jesus Christ. Anyway, he doesn't want to talk. Yeah, there are dead people. Are you guards? Or are you something else? I don't know. I'm going to assume that you're guards. So we have definitely an opening there, right? Which we can get to, or from. I don't know. Via there. Nothing else in here, so we should just go in. Now, be aware. Might actually even... Yeah, oh, we found a little thing here. Backpack, just at the back. Lovely. I think we should just bring out my stuff, because... we'll see, we'll see.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, Paradis Militia. Cool. Ladder that doesn't really go anywhere. Let's scope around. That's the door in, but why would we go in when we can clearly go around the back? Hello. Let's have a bit of a look at what's going on here. Well, what's going on is that someone has stored a chest here. Yeah, people in this town are weird about where they store their chests, because, like, why would you store it there? It doesn't make sense. Can't go through there, so that was basically just for that. Lovely. Right, and I don't think... What can I... Hold on. Don't think I can get up here. From the outside, right? I mean... Am I able to... Can I even... Yeah, I can get up there, right? Hold on, I just want to check this before we do the sensible thing and walk through the front door. But I just want to check one thing. If I can remember how the hell I got up. It was from the other side, I do believe. Was it? Was it over here? It probably was from over here somewhere, or somehow.
God, what a mess.
Nothing. Where the hell did I get up before?
What sweaty Adirian beast used my chair? Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
Oh, poor table. Hold on. How the hell did I get up? I am starting to lose it a bit. Where the hell? How did I did get up at one point, somewhere. Also, by the way, I didn't click this thing. Hello.
Wodica. She's gotten a lot more popular since your people arrived.
Cool. And also, yes, just to remind myself as well, Kai does want to have a chat. So we're gonna get happy up here. Yeah, we do need to get back to camp at some point. I think I can, yeah, here we go. Here's how you get up. Lovely. So what I want to check is, can we walk on these, well, things? Tapestries or whatever. Oh. I'm also hearing the tinkle tangle of something. Hello. Can I? Not at all. Ow. Whew. Okay, I grabbed onto that very nicely, but then not on that. Hold on. Let's do that again. Clearly, we're supposed to be able to get up there somehow. And here is a good bet, right? Yes. Here we go. I had missed this. Hello, chest. Let me open you. More random stuff. But I think I can even do this from here. Can I step on this? Ow! No, I can't. Okay, there we go. That answers that, huh? Okay, I am now a bit injured. Okay, so you cannot stand on that, which means that I'm gonna say, if you can't go over on this thing, there is really no way to get up here, but we actually get to that from the inside. Right? Hello? There we go. There were a lot of people in here. Bam! Ow, I'm also injured. Don't forget about that. No, you. There we go. Screw you. I am very injured. Oh, wow! Yes. Okay. Well, I could do one more of these. And that. Ow! Crap on a cracker. Stop it. Ow! No. Good job, Marius. That was the right thing to do. Nope, don't do that. There we go. Kill this guy. Freeze him a bit. Okay. No, you don't. I need to heal. I need to pop this. Kill that guy. I had actually some top-ups here. Hello. There we go, you're dead. Lovely. Oof. Should have expected that, really. But you say that. Lockpick, thank you. You say that was fun. I'm not really... Ooh, one hardwood branch. That's lovely for you to have that for me. Thank you very much. Right, let's start looking about the place. We're looking for something incriminating, I suppose.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. I'm in through the best parties.
Sure thing. And Claviger's journal first entry. Aether has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradis. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice. And by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. You didn't even put them in Hightown, so, I mean, you should be fine. Was that a news? No, it wasn't. So we're looking for a bit of information from him, which can be cool to see what he has to say about everything. Right, we have... I shall simply just eat that. Well, actually didn't need to, but... Oh, bloody hell. What happened here? Okay, lovely. Multiple paths to go. This... Oh, hello. I don't know that. Gagnadnu? What the hell? So this is how we get out. And let's check this thing out then, because there's gonna be something here. Well, there's a grenade. There is a common great hammer. Another wand. And yes, ways to get up here. Okay, fine. We'll do this. This is a place I can't get to otherwise.
It'll be in here.
Glen Fathom Customs. That's going to be lore stuff. If anyone wants to read, go ahead and read. Might again get back to that at some point. Rice wine, fruit wine. Bunch of stuff. More fruit wine. Cheese wedge. Spiced pork snout sausage. Someone has been having a bit of charcuterie here. Okay, they're looking about things. We have the key that we literally can do to open this thing. That is the other way. Okay, we needed to do that. Saints War Part 1, Overthrow. More lore things. Anything that I can add to journal and continue that looks like lore, I am storing away. And then we have Part 2, Invasion. And I store it away for a later day, because that's a lot of stuff to read. Interesting, absolutely, but ultimately not what I'm going to do right here, right now. Okay, we have Part 2, yes, second entry. Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the living lands, but Inquisitor Ludwig, she wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city. So basically
I'm starting to see why Aemond was going grey all of a sudden.
True. So yes, the Clavager, if I didn't know that already, seems to be basically the ruler of the city, so to speak, or like the mayor or whatever. We have
cozy.
Mission, third entry. According to Hilgard, it's in our best interest to force the animancers out of Paradis. Soul science offends the gods and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Messiverno. I wonder what they know that I don't, these noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Okay, cool. Dagger, a bit of Merc Brew. Cash. I shall loot that. I don't know why I'm looting the Clavager's cash. Okay. Well. Or cash. What am I... No, ooh, hello. Oh, that was just a shiny thing. What am I... Oh, right. Here we go. Higher up. There's the key item I would assume that we need, yes, or final entry. There's a foulness in the wind blowing past Strangle Route. Hilgard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be adherents. Okay, intriguing. Right, let's open the chest, see what we have in here. We have a white key cameo, money and stuff. Okay, that didn't seem like the thing that I really need. So what was that? That is restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Okay, I mean, not uninteresting, but...
Envoy, over there.
Oh.
Looks like a note.
Oh, have you found something? Where are ya? What? Where? Oh, here? Ah, right. Here, okay, oh, okay. Clavager's secret page with a key attached. Apparently there's a growing rebellion in Paradis. My own people defy the adherents. They rally from the shadows and sharpen the blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I passed a key to our cistern. The doors in the Temple of Ondra, fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn their assistance or join them myself. Okay.
Well,
cool.
There you have it.
So, Clavager Aemond not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
And also potentially wanted to join them. You knew the Clavager. Did you have any idea about this? Sounds like he wasn't fond of endurance either. He wrote that the cistern is below the Temple of Ondra. Yes, we know he wrote that. But yeah, did you see this coming?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradis, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Ondra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Cool. Right, and yes, most likely they won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Hilgard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Ondra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
I know, Kai, but
after
thank you, I suppose. Alright then, so that is indeed where we're going next. That was also obviously what we wanted to do with regards to the main story. Oh, could we have done like either or? Because now I don't have the... Now I don't have the investigate thing here. Well, okay then, that's interesting. So, do I still want to investigate it? I don't know. But what I do know is that there is also a few bits and pieces, of course, I haven't done here,
I
because,
don't
well,
like
I
how
haven't
cozy
been
the
here.
Clavager's gotten with the adherents.
Hello?
That High Inquisitor especially bothers me. Greetings, envoy.
Well, hello there. Okay, you didn't want to expand on that. Anything I can do with this? Yes.
The Juana warship Andra as Ngati. My sergeant fainted the first time she saw their statues.
Well, that's cute. Right, what do we have here?
Goddess of birds and some other things as well.
Ooh, that sounded intriguing, I
Don't
think.
forget to dust your shoes off.
So, Hylia. Right. Sup? What is up here? I don't know. Oh, you're doing... Oh. Yeah, you're doing the jittery walk. The caffeinated walk or whatever. Priest's journal. The Temple of Andra has been busy of late, no surprises there. People turn to the gods in times of hardship, and hardship is the one thing we have in abundance. Poor LOA. She must be working long hours. I haven't seen her leave the temple in days. Okay, I'm gonna name someone in the temple we can chat to. Do we have anything named here? Pray for the lost godlike. The godlike have vanished. Once a rare sight, they are yet rarer today. Let us pray for those few who remain, walking Eora in search of answers. Embrace them, forgive them, most of all, cherish them, for once they are gone, we may never see their like again. Well, lucky I'm here. Cherish me. Bow down to me. Okay, nope. No one wants to bow down. Bloody Hylians, huh? Tiven, you are named.
Oh my, merciful gods! You're the inspiration I've been looking for. Please, allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes and dash them upon the canvas.
I like your style, but also, what the hell, man? Not here for your art. You can look with your unworthy eyes, but don't touch. Absolutely not. You're perverted. Creep, go away. Yeah. You can look, but don't touch me.
Your generosity makes this the defining hour of my entire career, nay, my life. Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Just relax a hair. You're scaring the children.
Brood. I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times.
Well, he calmed down a little bit. That's good. I'm sure we'll find some there's a beauty in the living. Lance, you can paint me if that will help. Which one am I? Grotesque or beautiful? You're sick. Go paint the landscape. It'll make you feel better. I always enjoy the final, rather the bottom choices of the dialogue options, but I'm probably never going to go for them necessarily. Not that I don't want to, but yeah. So, right. Which am I?
You live in the nether realm between beauty and horror, forever eluding definition.
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to.
I will trouble you no more. The next time inspiration strikes, I will approach it with a calm, rational mind. Farewell, my friend.
Somehow I think
He
that you
seemed
won't.
nice.
Also,
Paradis just wouldn't be Paradis without people like him.
indeed. It would have been cool, though, if he did actually paint you. Can I talk to you again?
Savor
No,
this
okay.
life, my friend, for you are a living work of art.
I mean, what if he actually did paint you, as I have created my character? That would be kind of cool. But they haven't gone for that, sadly. Or maybe they would have if I would have chosen that dialogue option, I suppose. Hello, Midwife's Memoirs. This is also a bit lore-wise, I think. So again, anyone who wants to read, go ahead and read. We shall probably get back to it later. Right. So, apparently a lot of painters and stuff.
Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
But what if I want to go in and loot the place? What about that then? Okay, well... Oh, where am I now exactly? I am coming up to where there is a trader's. Where is this going to be? Is this like a bar? No, it is the militia headquarters. Hello.
Welcome to my shop, envoy.
Indeed. Have you lived in Paradis long, lady?
Have I? Yeah, I've lived here my entire life. So did my parents and their parents before them.
Cool. Why did they come originally?
Couldn't tell you. Been so long the family's forgotten. Don't really care, honestly.
I mean, fair enough. What about the Paradis militia?
We keep the city safe as best we can. Happy?
I am happy. What do you sell? You sell a bunch of stuff. You have potions, could go for a few more of those, and you have cool stuff. Heavy armor, not really for me. A long touch, intriguing. Aura, round shields. You have stuff that isn't really my thing. A bunch of materials, though. You know what? They are only 14. Why shouldn't I just, you know, get these, now that I think about it? Yeah, they're very, very cheap. And you know what, I'm just gonna get the potions as well. Thank you. Thank you for that. Ooh. Some of this doesn't feel good. Like, you haven't even put plastic wrap on the cheese. Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, nice place.
What do we have in here? If
the only
anything?
gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms.
Nothing really,
Hail.
I'm gonna say. Okay, hail to you too. Right. Ooh, we have obvious thing here. How do we... Yeah, we just simply break out the thing and break the things. Lockbox, spider legs, armor, etc. But also clearly... Oh, bloody... But not there. Get up here. Over to here. Let's see where this leads. Is it only up here then? Potentially, yes. Okay. Where are we going here exactly? Hello. Okay. More stuff. Over to a very secluded chest again. Slightly oddly placed outside. Like, why would you store your things outside? It's a bit weird. That was just... Why can't I destroy those? I don't know. But there are chests to destroy, so why don't we destroy them? There's really no reason to do that. Okay, a few doors. Can't do anything there. Don't think there's anything in any of those things. And okay, just get over here. Yeah, I think that was basically it. Yes, no tingle tangle either. So I assume that we are largely done here, which means
Safe to
that...
say Andre's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
So this would be the temple. Do we go in, or do we have anything? Oh, hello.
Dear citizens, a drop is all it takes to protect yourself against the wretched soul plague.
Hey!
Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against this vile plague. My remedies have been tested and tried.
So you're basically a snake oil merchant, gotcha. I think that we are poised to go in. Yes, let's do that. Let's open the big old doors and say hello. Oh, she just... Oh, what are you doing?
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple.
There we have Alloway. Didn't that know that it was very busy? Like, she's very, very alone in here. Right, let's just check. Transcript of a sermon. Undra Negati, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you call so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honor? Or are we to live our lives as mere mortals, deprived of your love? Or are we to await the day when we, too, are called home? When I stood at the pinnacle of Okaizo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. By Tikihu, Master Water Shaper. Ooh. water shaper, huh? Now we have a big book, The Sea and Her Love. Traditional Ondrite hymn. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still. Right, well, shall just grab that, I suppose. And it's clear that we need to talk to you. We have the cistern key to go in there, though. But how about we just chat with you a bit?
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Well, we should talk about the rebels that you're harboring in the cistern below this temple. Anyway, so yes, squint at her suspiciously. You don't seem like an assassin. What the hell? Yes, I'm telling you, the bottom choice is always very humorous, I think. You don't seem like an assassin. What's up with that? Hunted down whoever killed me. Know anything about the rebels here in Paradis? Have you seen any suspicious, anyone suspicious in this neighborhood? Yeah, let's just ease our way into it.
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
I mean, that's not really what I asked. Just because you're faithful and devout, it doesn't mean that you cannot be suspicious as well. So what about local rebels? You know, the people who killed me were interesting because I have a reason to believe this district harbors an assassin. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go for that one. I sadly don't have the perception for whatever that would have been.
An assassin? Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
I mean, maybe. So drop the act. I already know the Clavier gave you the key to the cistern. Don't worry, the killer is dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells? I don't know. I don't know. Are you? Not at all, but maybe you can point me in the right direction. I do like that. You know what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go with the bottom choice for once. So yeah, maybe not you, but you might be able to point me in the direction of the person who is.
Even if I could, wouldn't that make me guilty of consorting with the enemy?
Or you could just get us out of your hair before anyone else takes too much notice of our being here.
This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
Who's interrogating whom? So drop the act again. I can pay 1,500. That is indeed a steep price. No, don't do that. You care about Paradis, so do I. Let me help. No reason to be rude. We can talk about this at the embassy with Inquisitor Ludwin if you prefer. Or who said this was an interrogation? I'm just asking questions. There we go. You know what? Screw. Do I want to just say drop the act? Or do I want to put a bit of pressure on her with Inquisitor Ludwin? I mean, I haven't even met Inquisitor Ludwin just yet. Do I go for the you care about Paradis route? Appeal to her, you know, sense of home, I suppose, in some ways. Oh, come on. Just drop the act.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
Intriguing to some degree, I would say. So I'm gonna assume if we hadn't gone to the Claviger's estate and talked to her first, we obviously wouldn't have that dialogue choice, but we might have been able to get the information anyway. Potentially. So I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it. Enough, where's my killer? I have a score to settle. Attack, you're coming with me, dead or alive. No, yeah. If you tell me more about this cause of yours, I might feel a bit better about everything.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
Oh, come off it. You don't know me. So what does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Uh-huh. That is bad, yes. So, which one of you people killed me? Yeah, but why target me? Why target the envoy? I'm no special, right? There's a lot of adherents you could have killed.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way.
Well, how about that Dream Scourge thing? You know about that? So, right, which one of you actually killed me then?
Eagwolf. A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Indeed it is. And Igwolf, we have actually heard that name before, so interesting. So if you're smart, you'll turn yourself into the authorities, I can tell her. You know what? Let's not bother this lady too much. You should leave the city. It's safe anymore. Forget it then, you're free to leave. Yeah, you know what? I don't really... I mean, you haven't by yourself done anything, and I'm not here to, like, run the Empire's service or whatever you want to call it. So, you know what? You're free to leave.
You're letting me go? Just like that? Not that I'm complaining.
See?
Well,
I'm a cool dude.
How about we go deal with the Nim dude who killed you?
Well, we shall go and have a chat with him. That is what we're gonna do. So let's get in here. Hello! So, downstairs, you say, smuggler report. A woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city today. That God's damned Adirian envoy lent their aid to the laughably incompetent guard that was tasked with the inspection. If not for help from the godlike, I'm sure that our contact would have made it into the city just fine. She was hauled away to some cellar or another. I just hope that whatever fate awaits her isn't too harsh. Ooh, that's interesting. A note related to something I've done. That's cute. Also, this is potion. So yeah, presumably that note would be different had I done something indeed differently. Intriguing, like that. Okay, so we have a transition and everything. All right, let's move on to the cistern. And we
Stay
are
aware.
in...
Thick darkness and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
Cute.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Aw, that's lovely. Alright then, so what's the approach here? Is it just straight into the Doom Arena, which is sort of here-ish, or do we get to do something differently? Okay, can't help but notice that, but I don't think we get it. Oh, you're just... Alright then, they're just running forward, not even bothering to ask me. By the way, what do I have set as my... I have a regular grenade set, that's fine. Let's get some electrical limousine. We're gonna have to do some puzzling maybe. Okay, I see stuff over there, but that seems to be the Skyrim. Oh, hello. Yeah, there are people in... Oh, hello. Okay, they absolutely want to kill me. Gotcha. But that is a Skyrim door, so to speak.
They
Now,
don't look friendly.
they do not. No, that is true.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Wait, indeed. I just kill this guy without having to do much work. Yes, I can. Bam.
Quick and quiet.
Oh, no. You don't know that I'm here. There we go. One dead. Lovely. Don't know if I can get another one because those two were like looking at each other. Equals log number 1. This page locator was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Chris. Ooh, that's interesting. Are you saying that you were driven by... We have, okay. You were driven by a prophecy sort of a thing, but it didn't work. That's interesting. Okay, you know what? We have someone over there, but I'm just gonna That is not what I intended to do. I intended to do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. And oh, you're a bit on the tricky side. Didn't need to do that, but whatever. This is good. Bam! That is not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Bam! Lovely. That person who was about to say, you are here. Lovely. My wand is doing a bit more damage because I'm taking a
aren't trained
skill.
assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
And what is an assassin if not a person with a weapon? I mean, do you have assassin schools in this place? Kind of like in Discworld? The Guild of Assassins or something? I don't think so. Right, that is not a place we can get up, but we have, first and foremost, we have an iron rimgand. And then we have this thing over here. Grenadable. Nope, we just did that.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Okay, yeah. And, oh. It's one more of these guys. It's one more of these guys that I haven't... Oh, not yet. That I haven't actually encountered alive. But I don't want to either. Bloody hell, they're terrible. And if it's one here, if it's one dead here, surely no one, you know...
That should disable the pressure plates.
Huh? Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, that thing. Well, but also... That, yeah, that hopefully... Oh, yep, all have been down. But yeah, I also see the web over there.
Through that, just say the word.
So we also have that thing here. Hello. But yeah, what I was about to say was that if that's here, no one dragged that corpse into here, which means that we do have them over here.
Here it comes.
From like that, there are definitely spiders, but like, do we have the big spiders? Not sure we do, you know. That was maybe a bit too much.
This one's mine.
Blew that up. We have... Yeah, these aren't terribly difficult, which is good. Oh, there at least hit. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, these were quite simple. Tier 2 enemies, absolutely, but... hello. Hey, and I have leveled up. Cool. Abilities. Wizard. Can I get the next rank? No. Rank, rather level 10, next level. I can do the next level of minor missiles. I could also just unlock the fireball, which I think is a smart choice. Yes. I don't want to upgrade this. Incoming arrows or similar projectiles or if... Oh, no, I want to get that one. That's very good. Incoming arrows or similar projectiles are reflected back at enemies. That is good. Because one thing I have to say about this game is that ranged enemies are very, very good at hitting you. Like, really, really good. Also, we have more stuff. Perception, crit hit, max range. Dexterity. I don't care too much about dexterity. I'm gonna go 1 perception. And also, right, my companions both have a point. Now, where is it? Oh, because I can get all of them. Okay, why did it skip? What did it skip one? The one that I skipped is temporary health and proportional number of enemies, which is fine. But I've unlocked this guy. I'm gonna take something here. Fire and iron ignites the target, greatly increases the amount of stun, reduces the cooldown. You know what? Stun is good. Let's get some stun. And then Marius, I have taken the binding roots and giving it multiple enemies. Binding roots deals stun. Binding roots deals bleed. Both interesting. I've also unlocked the Shadow Step. Shadow Step instantly kills most stunned enemies. Okay. Increases the amount of damage done by Shadow Step in proportion to the enemy's missing health. Marius vanishes and strikes enemies up to 6 times. You know what? That sounds fun. But also the killing stun
know what
people.
that web
That
means.
also feels
Be ready.
really interesting. Right, dealt with all of that. Can't go through here, can we? Hello. How do I get to that then? Hold on. Yeah, I know that that's locked. Is it... Oh, hello.
Aye, aye.
No, that's the other side. Right, that's from the other side. I just preemptively took away the thing there. Can you immediately use it?
Stand
Yes, you
back.
can. Good. So I think that is it for this place, right? Yes, I don't see anything else. But we have some way to get around to the other side of that thing.
More blessed day spiders. Wait to pay you.
Uh-huh. I understand. You know what? You know what? There we go. Destroy everything. There we go. Lovely. You can do that single
Ready.
one.
Aim.
There's a lot of these.
Coming
Just
in hot.
deal with all of it. Thank you. Because I don't trust these not to, like, hop or something. Is that a thing that happens in this game? I don't even know. Okay, be on the lookout for more spiders. Yeah, we have spiders over there. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Wrong button again. Hello. That was the kill.
Nice shot.
Go. Oh, we have a bigger. So that is okay. And it feels like the thing that we saw in those big. Oh, hello. Was bigger than this, right? Oh, no, you're dead. Right. Surely. Hold on. Kill you. Yeah, more coming. And now we're getting into the big ones. Yes, now we're getting into the big ones. You do the binding moves of that guy, and you do a jump. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, these are definitely bigger ones. Definitely bigger ones. Bam. I am webbed, apparently. Okay, there we go. Let's do... There we go. Ow! Bloody web. But you're on fire now, so that's good. Spiders are, after all, famously susceptible to fire in video games.
Are they threatening enough for you?
They
The
are.
spiders are just
Thank
trying
you.
to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods. Not this Sokka again.
So it's clear that
Sense Amari's
the...
lecture coming.
Oh, come on. Yes, it's clear that whatever I've been seeing is spiders, but weren't that course like bigger than this? I think it was, but I don't know. But yes, we have a few bits and pieces here. Do we have... Is this how we get around to that thing? I don't know. We're gonna explode that. Get in here. Okay. Where the hell am I now in relation to everything? I don't know, but let's get a few bits and pieces. Anything fun here? Came through there. Did we? No, we didn't. No, I didn't. Hearing something. Hearing something. Oh,
You
okay.
take lead.
I always have the lead, thank you very much. Skein-like prayer. Strike a piece of parchment contains a morbid prayer to Skein. Oh, quite slave, accept this offering as worth his sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into hiding will I return to escape the light of scrutiny, and in your name resist the yoke of stifling authority. That's lovely. From an endurance soldier. Well, actually, no, he was probably killed by the person who wrote that. Okay, we are just picking up more stuff here. And I'm most likely just gonna break down. And that is indeed the thing. That is the chest that we saw before. Hello. We have a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. And now we are indeed over encumbered, so we need to destroy things again. You know what? This guy, store away. This guy also store away. Didn't really need to do that, but I did it anyway. So, break down, break down, break down. Everything. I don't need any of this. We're getting, you know, some stuff. which is nice. Not much like iron chunks, but still. Yeah, take that down. That's pelt for some reason. Well, this is brigantine armor, I suppose. So yes, we can create a whole bunch of stuff with that. If and when we get back to the camp. So that was that little thing. That is fine. We can go side room here for another essence potion. Thank you. But is it this where we were? Yes. Did I miss that one? I apparently missed that one. Okay, fine. This is where we came. Right, I definitely missed that one. Oops. Okay, we have a skeleton, and then keep going. More potions. Hello. Oh, hello. We have one of you, but then we have a free one. If I can. No, I can't. But I can do this. Bam. Go. Get up. Get up. Thank you. Right. Hello. Oh, okay. Big old thing. I see. It's a lovely place, this, but like, why would you have built it like this? Like, really? I'm hearing... Oh, literally just walked past this. Lovely. Is there gonna come a giant spider by any chance? I don't know. We have more Eyes of Rimgand and more corpses, like very old corpses. And then a thing there, an important thing. So, we would like to hit that. Oh, that is actually not enough, is it? It's not. Yeah, okay, you know what? Did get it. Lower cistern key.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
That is indeed true. And now we get to the Skyrim exit. Oh, we need to crawl to get through here. That's lovely. It's a lovely touch. And we have a secret little lockbox stored away. This one I can sort of get. Like you would have this little alcove and you would say, oh, I need to just hide away my personal items. Yeah, you would have a small tiny lockbox.
Oh. You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't going to kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Lovely. But yes, I can get like a tiny lockbox such as that, but like the very large chests that we have found in very weird places. Yeah, I don't get that one. But okay, yes, we're getting to the Skyrim door, so to speak. That is also open with the lower cistern key. A lot of iron rimgrand. Is that a clue by any chance? Do I need to... Well, it's a clue to get out of here, I suppose. But, like... Yeah, we literally got two. And I think we don't need to. But it would be nice to have two. Can't I... Hold on. If I do this... Yeah, see? That also... Ow, crap, don't... Just wait until it's done. But yes, that also works. That also works. That works just as well. So for anyone who's... Anyone who's not of age. Well, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. We are gonna throw one here, however. Yep. Get that. Put it away. Back to grenades. Lovely. And Skyrim door, so to speak. Okay. Drop down. Anything here? No. Not really. Marius, get the hell away from me. If this was Adamfall, we could probably have squeezed through there. But not here. At all. A lot of spider things. Ooh, hello. Well, there is a... Oh. Hold on. That presumably gets us... Rather, we're presumably going to get to that from somewhere else, because I don't see... a way up from in here, no. Alright then, that's for the future, I suppose. Ooh. Big old handles for some reason. Alright then, let's march through these doors. Hello. And bloody hell, this is actually taking some time. Oh, now we're getting to just...
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much time.
Over there, a lever. Probably disables the blades.
Uh-huh.
Good it does from here.
Yeah, I like the rebel who's just sweeping the floors over there. Let me just... Oh, that was too far. Okay. There we go. Oh, nope. Screw you. And try this out. Does this work? Yes. Aha! I really like that. I really like that. Can I now interact with this? Yes, I can.
Just like the good old days.
Good, good, good. Lockpick, thank you for that. And hello. Paradis and Rebel.
Right behind you.
Kill. Having to bother anyone. Oh, there were two of them. Okay, never mind. Oh, man. You. Nope, nope. Don't crouch down. Also, you took like no damage. Oh, were you healed by any chance? Were you healed by any chance? Ow, yes, let's kill that guy. Let's kill. Yeah, you're healing. I see. Nice, you're gonna have to go down. So, now we deal with this guy. Bam, stun a bit. You can also do fire and iron on that guy. There we go. Got the final thing. Kill you. Marius, doing fine.
Didn't think that was so, did he?
Go.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Aw, that's a bit mean almost. Right. Thing over there. More stuff. A lot of Eye of Rimgal here. Right.
Eyes open.
And we have more rebels. You know what? Oh, hello. Just sitting there. I was about to say, if I can avoid combat, I will. That doesn't feel like we actually can, but we might be able to get to you, though. And you potentially look like one of those healers. There's healers in this world, I have now indeed realized. Hello. Bam. Hello. And you up there did not notice. Oh, there was one in there. Okay, let's move about. Hardwood branch, thank you very much. You are looking that way. Krakenhorn, I'm just gonna pick that up. Hello! You're dead. You also sort of vaguely noticed, but not fully. Good. Do like the stealth in this game a little bit. You know what, we are actually getting quite close to potentially wanting to end the episode. How much can we potentially conceive is left of this little dungeon? Not too much, I would say.
Here we go.
Okay. Was waiting for me to be able to do the thing.
You're not getting away.
No, could not do the thing. I am picking up a lot of spoiled cabbage. Did not need that. We are picking up a lot of good stuff, though, which is very nice.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Nimdu, somewhere ahead.
Okay. Right. Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna end the episode by doing this little, I'll say, puzzle thing. Is it a puzzle? I don't know. We should be able to... Oh, no. We're actually not going here at all. Okay, never mind then. We are going here. Are we? Hold on. Yeah, we probably are. Again, I don't think that we're meant to, like, you know, jump over these or anything. And what it definitely looks like we can get over there. It feels like that stops. We do have... Hold on. No, is that just... I think that's for getting down. Yeah, I don't think we can get up here. Okay. You know what? Let's just do the next room as well. And I am actually gonna end the episode. This is a very elaborate place, this. Not gonna lie. Very elaborate place. But I do wanna sort of wrap up here. Where the hell did that guy go? Over there is where the hell that guy went. There are two people. Yeah, they're both here. They are both here. We'll deal with you. Yes, we can. But obviously not you. Ow! Damn it. There we go. And you're dead. Love it. Okay, and that leads us in. Wait, is this? Oh, hold on. Is this where we came from?
Thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
Where the hell am I now? Where did I go? There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Let's just open this up. Like so. That I came from here, right? Didn't I? Yes, I came from here. So that thing to the left is through here and through there. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Right, so we're gonna keep looking for that in the next episode. There is... How annoying. Well, actually, we might be able to get back up easily. Now I realize that. Yes, thank you. Right, so indeed, when we come back in the next episode, we're continuing this. I'm gonna say there's probably not a whole lot left, but we're gonna get to deal with Ulfgard? No, whatever his name was, who apparently seems to be a bit remorseful, which makes it sound like maybe we can get to talk to him a little bit and say, hey, what's up? Why did you kill me? And what's up now? Can we talk about matters? I don't know how revengeful or avengeful I actually am. Like, I just want to know what the hell is going on. That's the big thing. I kind of know what's going on, but he was also talking about a prophecy, which is something I haven't really heard before. So that could potentially be interesting too. We shall see in the next episode. For now though, this has been Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.